with Bob Bloomer. Bob, what you got for us, baby?
Well, we're making cauliflower popcorn. It's an appetizer. It's a great way to get kids to eat cauliflower. It's great for a cocktail party. You can pass it around. It's very versatile. Let's talk about cauliflower for a second. I mean, most kids don't like cauliflower. Even most adults don't like cauliflower.
And this is high in vitamins, all kind of good minerals, everything
right?
here. Yeah.
This is a whole different way to trick them into eating it. And in fact, if I had a nickel for every friend who told me that their kids beg them for cauliflower popcorn, I would have $2.50, at least $3 in the bank by now.
All right, well, let's do it, man.
And it's 3 simple ingredients that everyone has at home, right? We're gonna start with a head of cauliflower. And then we're gonna break it up. Yeah, you can just break it. You want it to be about the size of a golf ball, because it's gonna shrink in the fridge, like that. A big golf ball.
Gotcha.
There's nothing fancy going on here. Stems of cauliflower, I used to throw them out. They're really good eating, too.
And you can also cook them down and add a little bit of bacon to it, get some great flavor seasoning, and fold it in with a great bean dish. What do you think about that?
Dude, you had me at bacon.
I'm telling you.
All right, so now, there's only 2 other ingredients we're adding to this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the olive oil.
Alrighty.
You do the salt.
Yeah.
So a generous amount of olive oil, some of which is gonna end up in the pan.
Okay.
Okay. And now, now this doesn't look like it's gonna turn into anything special, right?
Yes.
But there's a magical thing that happens. So we're gonna put this in the oven. We're gonna roast it for an hour at 450 degrees. That's a super high temperature, right? And about every 10 minutes, we're gonna go into the oven
and turn them over.
And we're gonna turn them like this, just a quarter turn.
Gotcha.
Let's throw these in the oven right now.
All right. Here we go.
Whoa. So here's where the magic happens, right? Cauliflower, like lots of other vegetables, has a lot of natural sugar in it. But if you eat it raw, or if you steam it, or you just cook it over low temperature, those natural sugars, they just lie dormant. Nothing happens to them. But when you roast it at a super high temperature, the natural sugars caramelize, just like the name sounds, like caramel candy. And after an hour in the oven, all those sugars have browned, and the cauliflower ends up tasting like candy. So I put one of these in an hour ago when you weren't looking.
Okay.
And if you pull it out.
Wow, these look amazing. Wow. And it does look like popcorn, Mr. Bloomer.
So if you see here, just look at that. See, that's just the natural sugars caramelizing. That's why the kids like it.
Talk about candy popcorn cauliflower.
Yeah, but you know what? With no sugar, all the sugar is the natural sugars in the cauliflower.
Which is healthier.
Have a little taste of that.
Wow.
That's almost...
I get the sweetness.
You get the sweetness.
I love the salt and the olive flavor as well. And I still get a little crunch from that stem part on here as well, too.
Yeah.
This is really good.
And all we did was take a whole head of cauliflower and break it up, add olive oil and salt. But there's one more step to getting kids to really be into it, right? I promise you it would be cauliflower popcorn.
Okay.
Kind of looks like popcorn a little bit, but to take it that last step, I like to take a popcorn container. I just put a false bottom in, just a can of soup and a bit of foil on top here. We're gonna take these beautiful...
I need to send this home to my kids.
I'm telling you, if I had a nickel for every kid who begs, doesn't just ask, they beg their parents to feed them this cauliflower popcorn. Now, you can also, of course, just serve this as a side dish, as a vegetable, but, you know, pass that around while your kids are watching some movies or some games.
I'm gonna season up just a little bit here.
Yeah.
A little pre-all season. We are down in the Big Easy, baby. Some of that good flavor on there, too.
Wow, I didn't think it could get any better.
Well, you know, let me tell you, it holds its own just how you made it, Bob.
That's delicious.
Pre-all just gives another little pop to it as well, too. Good job, Bob.
Thank you, man.
Bob Bloomer. You guys may not remember this guy, but he's from my era. He's the surreal gourmet. Bob, let me tell you, what do you got going on these days?
Well, I did a television show called Glutton for Punishment, where I entered all these competitions and tried to rise to the occasion of these challenges. So that was 5 seasons of Glutton for Punishment. I'm done with the punishment. I'm all about the pleasure now. So my recent book is called Glutton for Pleasure. And it's all my favorite recipes that give me so much pleasure in the kitchen. Just like you. I love being in the kitchen. Nothing makes me happier.
Good. Well, thanks for coming. I love this appetizer. It's a kid-friendly way to get them to enjoy great cauliflower with a little bit of sweetness.